Sony just dropped their 2025 BRAVIA lineup, and y'all, we have got next-gen TVs, home theater sound systems that will rattle your walls in a good way, and a new projector that might make your older OLED a little bit jealous. Now, I got the opportunity to see all of these new products in person at Sony's headquarters in Tokyo, so I will have some first-person video to show you of each of these. What's up, s'mores? I'm Shannon Morse. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Apologies in advance if you hear lawnmowers, because my neighbors are mowing their lawn and they have not stopped, and it has been all morning and I have to record, so sorry if you hear some background noise. Okay, kicking things off with Sony's top tier TV, this is the BRAVIA 8 Mark II. Now this is the successor to the A95L, and it's packing some really serious firepower. So we've got Sony's XR processor with a really fancy AI scene recognition system that's basically like a film nerd living inside your TV and telling your TV what to do. Now what makes this baby shine, literally, is the QD-OLED panel with XR Tri-Luminous Max. The translation to that means jaw-droppingly vibrant colors, but you also get perfect blacks and contrast that is so deep that outer space will look never-ending, and the sound is amazing. It's got this acoustic surface audio plus, which means the screen itself is your speaker. Sounds kind of weird, right? But yes, the dialogue comes from the lips that you see on the screen, and it's pretty magical. It's really cool to see in person, and it also makes it for a more cinematic experience, in my opinion. Now, if you are not ready to throw flagship level cash at a TV, the BRAVIA 5 Mini LED is calling your name. It is rocking that XR backlight master drive. Yes, this is the same local dimming technology that Sony uses in their Pro monitors for film studios as well. Now, I will say it was really cool to see their Pro monitors, like the ones that movie studios actually use on set for directors to watch or editors use for editing, side by side with these TVs, and see how incredibly similar they were in terms of the image quality. Like, I get it now. You will get intense contrast, buttery gradations, a solid dose of drama in your shadows and your highlights, and the sizes of this TV go all the way up to 98 inches. That's pretty large. Perfect if you are rewatching Dune, like I do almost every single weekend. I love that movie, and you want to see it like you're back in a movie theater. Now, if you're finding this video helpful, a subscribe would mean so much to me. There's actually a bunch of you who watch my videos whenever they pop up in your feed, but you're not subscribed yet. So join us tech nerds and subscribe. It's free, it's easy, you just click the button and then you can find my videos quicker. Also, a big Patreon shout out to Alex O. Alex, welcome. You can join Alex and support my channel by going over to patreon.com/Shannon Morse for perks like early video access and my private Discord. I have also been posting some free non-watermarked photos from my travels that you can print out. You can use them as wallpapers or whatever, and that's the only place that you can find those pictures without watermarks. As usual, all the videos on my channel are free to watch, and I thank my YouTube members and patrons for making that possible. Thank you. Okay, we've covered the super premium, high-end, very fancy, and pretty expensive TVs, but for my folks who don't want to spend thousands of dollars on a new TV, the BRAVIA 2 Mark II is also no slouch. It's got Dolby Atmos and DTS-X for that immersive audio, it upscales HD all the way up to 4K, and it runs on Google TV for all the access to your apps. Now this one is great if you are upgrading from an older TV and you still want something that is really easy to set up, plug and play, but you got that nice cinematic experience. Now let's not forget the secret sauce across the board, Sony's Studio Calibrated Modes. Whether you are on Netflix or Prime Video, or you're watching a hard copy with Sony Pictures Core Calibrated Mode, these TVs auto-adjust to what the creators intended. Add IMAX Enhanced certification and support for Dolby Vision and Atmos, and yeah, you're basically watching movies the way that they were meant to be seen by the directors. Now, we YouTubers actually got to see how Sony calibrates their TVs one by one at the lab before they are sent out to retailers or shipped to customers, and I have a much better understanding of why they are able to recreate what a director wanted. And when I say one by one, that's what they told us. They said that they calibrate every single one of these TVs before they go out to market to be sold. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so we need to talk about this new BRAVIA Theater audio gear because chef's kiss. It's so nice. There's the Theater Bar 6. This is a 3.1.2 channel soundbar with a wireless sub and vertical surround tech. Now that means big surround from all directions, even if you don't have speakers dangling from your ceiling, which I don't. And if you pair it with a BRAVIA TV, it also enables this AI-powered voice Zoom 3, which amplifies just dialogue for whatever you're watching. So no more cranking volume during whisper scenes. Now, I'll give you a personal example that I just experienced last night on a competitor's TV that I have in my household. I've had this TV for quite some time, and I was watching on YouTube a haunted house investigation. Amy's Crypt. I love that channel. It's a great YouTube channel. Amy's amazing. And she was walking around and her voice was really low. They were whispering and I had to turn up the volume on my TV in order to hear them. But then all of a sudden, something would happen on one of these little electronics that they were using. It would start beeping and then you would hear like a spirit talk. When that happened, I was like, whoa, that was really loud. And that's because the dialogue coming out of that video was not loud enough. So having a nice balanced effect when it comes to audio would save me the headache of having to deal with really loud popping audio at random moments when I'm watching these haunted house investigations. Don't judge me. Now we've got the Theater System 6. It's a full 5.1 setup with real rear speakers for that authentic movie theater type of feel. And rounding it out, the last one is the BRAVIA Theater Rear 8, which are wireless rear speakers that use Sony's 360 spatial surround mapping. So this adapts to your room's shape and layout, so you're literally surrounded by sound, and that was a cool demo as well. We got to feel what that actually seems like, and it does feel like the sound is coming from you from all different sides. These connect wirelessly to a compatible soundbar to create that 360 spatial surround experience. Now, I love this because I have an open concept room. It's not a perfect rectangle, and there's also not like a wall directly behind me whenever I'm sitting on my couch, so I could mount some speakers. It's not a perfect rectangle. So having something that uses spatial sound mapping and is also wireless will take some of the guesswork out of setting up a legit home theater experience. And lastly, this is the cherry on top. It's the projector, the BRAVIA Projector 7. Y'all, this is Sony's native 4K laser projector. It's loaded with all sorts of tech, brightness up to 2200 lumens, IMAX enhanced compatibility, and it's powered by BRAVIA's XR processor, tuned specifically for projectors. So this thing easily handles dynamic tone mapping, ultra deep blacks, and Tri-Luminous Pro for billion color richness, and it does look really nice. Gamers, also it supports 4K at 120 FPS with 12 milliseconds of input lag. Also, it has an adjustable aspect ratio scaling, so you can switch between this 2.35:1 to 16:9 content without manually adjusting the lens, and it's basically plug and play for cinephiles. It's pretty cool. Now, the colors coming out of this projector blew my mind with the demo. It was rich, it was very deep, way more saturated than what I have seen in home environments or from projectors that I've seen in restaurants. It's impressive, and this is not their top of the line projector. It's just kind of filling out their lineup and giving us more options. So should you buy any of these new products from Sony? Again, here's the breakdown. If you want the best of the best, the BRAVIA 8 II. If you want premium visuals without going broke, the BRAVIA 5 is a really good option. If you need a solid starter setup on a budget, the BRAVIA 2 Mark II. If you want great audio that makes movies sound really epic, the Theater Bar 6 or the System 6, both of those are really incredible. And if you want to be that cool rich friend with this epic movie room in your house, the Projector 7 is pretty awesome. Comment below, let me know if you are a home theater geek. I'm kind of getting into it. This is new territory for me, but I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm really happy that I was able to see demos and comparisons in person so I can get a better idea of what makes home theater tech actually good. Pricing is listed down below for all of these products, as well as any available purchasing links. If you click on those links, that actually supports my channel too. Thank you again so much to my s'mores for subscribing and for watching. I'm Shannon Morse, and I'll see you soon. Bye, y'all.